All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. What is up? What is good? What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. We are here for the matchup between the Washington Commanders and the LA Chargers. Jayden Daniels will be playing today, and I cannot lie to you, I am a little concerned. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little uncomfortable with the decision to have Jayden out here. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little uncomfortable with Jayden playing because apparently he's going to be playing with a knee brace. I don't like the idea of Jayden Daniels playing with a knee brace. If he's not 100%, I don't see why we need to force him back out here. It's not the end of the world. In the situation you're in right now, Philadelphia just lost. Dallas won. The Giants lost. You're not in the worst case scenario right now. So my mindset is I don't think you need to put Jayden out here with a knee brace. If he's not 100%, he's not 100%. So opening drive here for the Chargers, second down and 2. Justin Herbert is going to hand the ball off here, and the defense is going to make a stop. Third down coming up here for the Chargers. But I don't feel comfortable. I do not feel comfortable with Jayden Daniels going out there with a knee brace. If he's not 100%, he's not 100%. We don't need to force it, but again, they made the decisions. Jayden was cleared by the medical staff. He was cleared to be able to play this week, and I get the situation that hey, we've got to at the very least take advantage of this and try to stay in this because again, the Giants lost the Saints, the Cowboys beat the Jets, and the Eagles just lost to the Broncos. Third and 2, and there go the wheels for Justin Herbert, and he's going. Oh my God, is he gonna take this to the house? He gets tackled inside the 30, bro. Justin Herbert is utilizing the wheels this season. What is that, a 40-yard run, first down Chargers? He goes deep into Commanders territory. That was a 40-yard run. Oh, my God. And he crossed over a dude. Who is Justin Herbert feeling like this? Oh, my God, bro. Oh, wow. That was like a 40-yard run for Justin Herbert, first and 10. My God. Herbert fakes the handoff. He's rolling to his right. He's going to fire into Johnson. Johnson's going to pick up a first down. And the Chargers are moving on their opening drive here. First and 10 here for the Chargers. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't feel comfortable with Jayden Daniels playing with a knee brace. I get it. Eagles lost now, so they're 4-1. The Cowboys, what are they, 3-2 or 2-3? And then the Giants lost. So you want to at least get yourself to 3-2 here, which is why you want to take the risk. Knowing you're going up against a tough team like the Chargers, and Jayden was cleared, I get it. But at the same time, it's like up flag on the play. It's like him playing with a knee brace is going to limit him, and I don't need Jayden taking that risk. I don't feel I just don't think Jayden needs to take that risk. I don't think that Jayden needs to take that risk. We'll see how he plays today. I'm gonna be very concerned. I think they need to be very cautious with him playing with that knee brace. But at the end of the day, they're gonna make him play. He wants to go out there and play, and they allowed it. First and 15 here for the Chargers. If the Commanders defense can hold them to 3, this is a victory because we know they're not going to do much against this Chargers offense. Just hold them to 3. First and 15. Herbert checks this down. Somebody go make the tackle. It's going to pick up about 8 yards here. Second down coming up for the Chargers. What's going on? Check some people in the chat. Real say F the Ravens. At the end of the day, I just moved on from that. We'll probably have to talk about that later on, but not right now. Baltimore Burnt Birds, that's good for them. Chargers are probably really angry. They're going to destroy the Commanders and Jayden. I mean, they lost the game to the Giants. They shouldn't have lost. And the Giants' defense is better than the Commanders' defense. So that's what makes things frustrating because we know that the Commanders' defense isn't great. But if the Giants can beat this team, we should be able to beat this team. That's the mindset. But they got a better defense, and I have no idea how the offense is going to look with Jayden back. Now, I don't know what Jayden's going to look like. That's concerning. So it's going to be a long game here. What's going on, Loyal? Congrats to your Texans. Um, Time to bring back in Anthony Weaver as a head coach. That's not gonna happen. Lattimore is gonna be destroyed. When has Lattimore not been destroyed? Since he's been here, when has he not been destroyed? It's just tiring, and Lattimore's cooked. He's done. I would love to get on his case, but you can tell he's done. He's cooked. And they willingly brought him here. As long as they're still paying him, he's going to be out there doing what he can do. But I know the guy's just done. He's not the same guy he was in New Orleans. He's cooked. It's hard to get mad at him because they brought him, like he's just, they traded him here and he's just playing. This is, the Saints traded him here. It's not like he asked to come to the Commanders. He got traded here. He's cooked. What else am I supposed to say? I'm not even mad at Lattimore anymore. I'm not. He got traded here. He's done. The Saints knew he was done and traded him here. They knew he was done. That's why they traded him here. The guy's cooked. He's going to go out there and try to compete, but he's cooked. He can't stay in front of anybody. 2nd and 7. They're going to hand the ball off here. That's a good stop. Picks up maybe 2 yards. 3rd down coming up here for the Chargers. Washington, now's your chance since the Eagles lost. This would be a good opportunity to get a huge win here. What's going on, Niter? Yeah, and Giants did lose. They lost to the Saints, which was such a chaotic game to lose. They turned the ball over, 3 times in that game? Saints took advantage. They had an 86-yard fumble return for a touchdown. 3rd down and 5. Can this Commanders defense hold them to 3? You got to get a stop here. Herbert takes a snap. Pressure's coming. He's going to step up. He's going to take off. Can somebody get to this man? He's extending. Fires. Caught. Oh, my God. It was almost picked off. It was almost picked off. Herbert was trying to extend the play to the last second. He stepped up, rolled to his left to buy time. He stayed. He looked for a man in the back of the end zone. Oh, it was nearly picked. Never mind, it was nearly picked. Herbert tries to sidearm it. Incomplete. Oh, that really could have been picked. That really could have been picked. You hold them to 3. Dicker the kicker with the 29-yard field goal. Kick is up and it is good. Oh my God. There's no way he just did that. There's no way he just did that. There's no way he just did that. There's no way in hell he just did that. Oh my God, he offsides on a field goal attempt. It was 4th and 5. 1st down. Oh my God, guys, why? You fool. They're getting a touchdown out of this. Why are you jumping that? You complete moron. You complete moron. Oh my God, these guys, you complete moron. You complete moron. What a bunch of terrible games this week. The schedule was/is awful. These games have stunk. So we hold out for 3 chances. We force them to a field goal and we make a complete mistake. And now they're gonna have a chance to go get a touchdown. And now they're at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the Chargers. They're gonna get a touchdown out of this, man. Ain't no coaching change happening. Hey, Rio, I would love to hang out, but I have to head to work. Hey, man, go do your thing at work. 2nd and goal. Oh, my God. We held them to 3, and one moron decided to jump off sides, and now they have a chance for 7. You. Here we go. Play fake. There's an open man. Herbert finds him. Touchdown. Lad McConkey for the touchdown. Ain't nobody surprised. You held them to 3. You jump on sides like an idiot, and the Chargers take advantage. Oh, my God. This defense is already going to struggle to make stops today. You can't be hurting yourself. Why would you jump off sides? Why would you jump off sides? Why the hell would you jump off sides? Chargers go down the field on their opening drive and score a touchdown. Kick is up and it is good. 7-0 Chargers. You held them to 3. You did your job. And then you jump off sides and screw everything up. Oh my goodness. Oh, damn. Let me take a look at this. Since we got some baseball happening, I know the Yankees are playing the Blue Jays today, and I think Yankees should be able to win game two, but Toronto right now. Let me take a look at this. I think they're playing on Fox right now. Let me pull this up here. Um, God, it's right there, and we make a mistake. Oh my God, the Blue Jays are up 2-0 already. Dude, if the Yankees lose this game, they're not winning this series. As soon as we go 1-5, Harbaugh's getting kicked to the curb. Y'all keep saying that, and when we go 1-5 and Harbaugh's still here after the bye week, y'all gonna be mad. Y'all keep trying to convince yourself he's getting fired. Based off of what? What are you basing this off of? Like y'all are doing everything in your power. At this point, you're just hoping. Okay, y'all keep saying it's gonna happen when this team has showcased that they have no interest in getting rid of Harbaugh. So you keep saying that because people have been saying that for years, and years have gone by, and Harbaugh's still on this team. But I'm sure this is the time he's finally gonna get fired. With the way they have coddled and protected Harbaugh, y'all keep thinking he's gonna get fired. And then when he doesn't get fired, you get mad that he's not fired. But we've already told you a million times he's not getting fired. But you keep assuming he's going to get fired. This team could go 0-16 or 0-17, whatever the hell the record is. They can do that, and Harbaugh's still not getting fired. But you can keep pretending that it's going to happen. Cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. You held them to a field goal, you jump off sides, and guess what? All right, here we go. Opening drive, getting a good return. We're getting up. We're gonna get to the 42-yard line. Great start for the Commanders' offense. Great start for the Commanders' offense. Let's see if we can take advantage of it. All right, 1st and 10. Jayden Daniels out here. Let's see how he's gonna look coming off his injury. Jayden, 1st and 10. Quick fire. Caught. Gonna get it to Deebo Samuel. Pick up about 6 yards here. Second down coming up for the Commanders. Looks like they're gonna be going quickly here. Second down coming up for the Commanders. Empty backfield here for Jayden Daniels. Looks like they're gonna try to go quick and fast here. Jayden takes the snap. Oh, he's gonna take off. And Jayden just gets tossed. They went with a quarterback draw on second down. I don't agree with that play calling decision. Knowing this guy is coming fresh off of a knee injury, you don't need to do that. You really don't. Yeah, he's definitely wearing that knee brace. I'm looking at that knee. He is wearing that knee brace. Third down coming up here for the Commanders. You had great field position. You don't want to go 3 and out here on the opening drive. Here we go. 3rd down and 4. Jayden takes a snap. He's looking. Fires, checks it down. Nothing there. Incomplete. 4th down coming up here. And they're going to probably punt this football. Jayden's not in the condition where you want to try to take a chance on the 4th and 4 right now. He's just got back. Commanders go 3 and out offensively. They're going to have to punt this football. I didn't like the play call on that second down. We don't need Jaden taking off here on a quarterback draw. I don't I don't agree with that play calling decision. With Jaden getting back, I'm okay with the quick passes, but that decision on second down to have Jaden just take off, I just don't think that was the right choice here. I'd prefer if you would have just handed that ball off there on second down. I don't like that decision. Second possession here for the Chargers coming up. Chargers up 7-0. Harbs is going nowhere. Cincy is turning out Jake Browning every week, and the coach is still there. Harbs he's in an institution, excuse me, in Baltimore. Yeah, Harbaugh's not going anywhere. Soon enough, this front office needs to wake up and point out the elephant in the room. They're not doing that. Paradise for the parasite. Pretty much, he's not going anywhere. So, keep living in the delusional world that he is. Unless your quarterback says anything, he's not going anywhere, bro. Washington doesn't look very good. They're not looking good right now to start off with. Defensively, they didn't look great. Offense came out flat and went 3-and-out. I didn't agree with that second down play calling. I'm fine with running the ball there, but you don't need to do a quarterback draw with Jaden. He just got back. I felt we could have done a better job in execution in terms of the play call, or better job in play calling instead of execution on that second down play. Just hand the ball off. It's 2nd and 4. Hand the ball off. You went with a quick throw to Deebo Samuel. You got 6. You got 7 there. 2nd and 3. Just hand the ball off. Just hand the ball off. But they chose to go with a quarterback sneak, and it went how it went. Oh yeah, I forgot I was supposed to deal with that. All right, I might as well look to edit that. If I can put that short up. Oh my God, nobody cares about a Big Mac meal. All right. All right, here we go. First down here for the Chargers. They have a 7-point lead here. Early advantage in this game. Second drive here for the Chargers. I can only hope the Commanders defense does a better job here. Stop. Get him. Start off with running the ball here on 1st and 10. You're going to pick up maybe, 4 or 5 yards. Second down coming up here for the Chargers. Bro got 2 teams. Man, I wish I could. I've explained that scenario 1,000 times. I can't speak on it again. Dude, there's no way you missed a tackle. Like, I've explained that situation 1,000 times. I can't explain it again. Not to mention there's another element that plays into this, and I can't speak about that again. So, yeah, we'll just stick with that for the most part. So, yeah, pretty much, yeah. There's a whole situation that goes into that. I can't explain it. I've already explained the history with both the teams I talk about here, and I already explained the other factor that goes into this. So, yeah, I don't feel the need to explain it again right now. 3rd down and 6. Can this defense actually force a 3-and-out? Nah, who am I kidding? Pressure. God, get the tackle! You set pressure. You've got to make the tackle. Otherwise, he's gone. Keenan Allen first down into Washington territory. Don't talk about Lattimore. There, oh God, he got cooked again. Oh God, Lattimore. Oh my goodness, Lattimore. There's no way, bro. They're sending the blitz. What are you doing? Good God Almighty. I swear to God, some of these plays are so easy to pick up. When they see the blitz coming, you don't think they got somebody coming across the middle on a slant? It's right in your face, and y'all still can't cover it. How do you fail to cover this? They run it all the time. They run it all the time, and y'all still fail to cover it. Come on, bro. Second down and 5 here. Fake the handoff. Herbert fires across the middle. It's caught. And you miss another tackle and he picks up the first down. Oh my God, guys. Guys, please. Please. Can you make the effort to tackle today? Holy crap. At least try to look like you know what you're doing. Good Lord. At least try to look competent defensively. Football just sucks for us this season. There's nothing to work with here. Oh my God, get somebody, make a damn tackle. Another first down picked up. Good God. These guys are even capitalizing on their own mistakes and nobody's making stops. Guys, please. Try to look competent. This defense is awful. This defense is awful, bro. It's about to be 14-0 just like that. I gotta deal with so much awful football being showcased here, and today stunk. There's been no good football being played. Oh, it was a 2nd and 1 because his knee was down just before he crossed for the first down. And now there's a penalty flag here, and there's a false start on the Chargers. Ah, boy. Another flag. The Chargers called a timeout. Wow. Alright, just doing an upload here. I don't know if I'm actually do a recap of this later on because there's nothing to talk about here. The team stinks. You know how hard it is to talk about this team when they don't do anything well. And you gotta sit here and be like, alright, let's talk about how poor this team is. Okay, well, we already saw it. We already saw it. We know they stink. What else is there to talk about? There's no more hope for the Ravens. This team is done for. I don't want to hear Josh Allen is doing all by himself anymore. Lamar is the whole team. That's the silver lining in this awful season. Again, it doesn't matter for me. I'm not focused on trying to win brownie points on the internet about Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson discussions. That doesn't change the situation. Congratulations on winning brownie points. Lamar has to do more. What does that have to do with how is that going to help his cause and situation? You want to see your team win a Super Bowl. I could care less about winning brownie points on the internet. People are going to say whatever they want to say and it doesn't matter. I don't want to see my team look like complete garbage, but they look like complete garbage. The defense is such a joke. I mean, I've like this is it's so embarrassing. It's beyond humiliating. Second down and 5 here. Pressure's coming. Get to him. Got him. Incomplete. Oh my God. They just got rid of it. Damn it, Justin Herbert. You're too damn good. You recognized the blitz and got out your hands quickly. Damn it. Justin Herbert, you're too good, my man. You too good. You are too good, man. Got that out quickly. He saw the blitz and got that out quickly. 3rd and 5. Herbert, got him. He's down. Finally, the defense makes a stop. They send pressure again and they get to Herbert. You'll hold them for 3. Listen, as long as you can hold them to a field goal, you win. You win. We don't expect this defense to make a lot of stops. Just hold them to 3. 55-yard field goal attempt here for the Chargers to give them a 10-point lead. Kick is up, and that's clean. 55-yard field goal is good. 10-0 lead for the Chargers. Gotta get something going offensively. Um, well, yeah, I could care less about the Josh Allen Lamar Jackson conversations. That's a waste of time. Um, Another news. I started reading a new book this year. It's pretty interesting. That's nice. Ravens defense this year stinks. This is probably an all-time worst for the Ravens defense. I mean, it's not even remotely close to being competent. They stink. They're so bad. Teams actually use the Ravens at this point to get right. The Ravens are a get right game at this point. They're so embarrassing. They're so humiliating. The Ravens are your get right game. If you need to get your offense back in shape, you need to get your offense going. You play the Baltimore Ravens, you're gonna be right where you need to be. So yeah, the Ravens. The Ravens have become such a joke, such an embarrassment, such a disgrace. Eesh. Yeah, everyone is definitely going off. Ravens defense this year, week 1, 41 points, week 3, 38 points, week 4, 37 points, and week 5, 44 points. They're beyond they're beyond disappointing. They cannot be saved. They cannot be saved. This team is done. Here comes another penalty. Good lord. Bro, they gotta get rid of this coaching staff. What? That's great. That is great. Man, the media set up Kyle Van Noy with a question. The way he answered it, man, it makes you feel like these guys might have actually given up on the coaching staff. I don't know. Because they asked Kyle Van Noy if the messages from Zachary Orr and John Harbaugh aren't getting through to the players. He pauses after hearing that and says, like, you know, that's probably a question that's above my pay grade. That's a Harbaugh and Zoe question, to be honest. I think their messaging is fine. We gotta be the group to take that and go out and do the simple things right. The fundamentals, easy, basic stuff. Bro, this team is so cooked. Oh my god, this team is so baked. And they don't have any way to save this. Oh my god, everything's getting terrible. Meanwhile, Commanders got to score on this drive. I mean, you got to get something at this point. Second down here for the Commanders, 2nd and 3. Jaden takes the snap, hands it off, and a first down's picked up and more. Keep going. First down, Commanders. Nice run. That's what they should have done last time on 2nd and 3. First and 10 here for the Commanders. Jaden takes snap, hands the ball off here. And this time the Chargers defense makes a stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up here for the Commanders. Second down and 9. Empty backfield. Jaden takes the snap. Pressure's coming. Daniels fires. No! Ball gets tipped. Or ball gets knocked away from the receiver. Was up in the air for a second. Incomplete. Great defense there. Third down and long. Third down and 9. Got to convert this here. They're going to send pressure again. The pressure's coming from that left side of Jaden. Here comes the pressure. Jaden. He's going to sidestep. He's going to take off. Jaden. He's going to cut it back, and he's going to fall and slip. 4th down here. Damn. Oh, boy. Gonna have to punt again. This offense. The pressure was coming. He just needed a block. Oh, my God. He needed extra time. We need to get some protection for Jaden. And they're going to have to punt again. And they're not going to... I don't know if they're going to punt this before the first quarter ends. They're going to punt it before the first quarter ends. There's the punt. And this punt is ultimately going to end the first quarter here. That's the end of the first quarter. Chargers up 10-0. They get the football here. A lot of football left to play, but right now, things are not going well for the Commanders. 10-0 game. Fantastic. 10-0 game here. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Decent stop on the run here. 2nd out coming up for the Chargers. Fire Zachary Orr. Zachary Orr is not going anywhere. Stop asking for him to be fired because the Ravens aren't going to make any changes. At this point, we got to stop wasting our breath on this team. They're not making any changes. Every week we talk about fire Harbaugh, fire Zachary Orr. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Second down and 7 here for the Chargers. Herbert takes the snap. Herbert looks towards his right. Herbert fires. Caught. Got it to Keenan Allen, excuse me. 3rd down coming up here. Third down and 3. Can we make a stop here defensively? Guys, please. Herbert's going to take the snap. Pressure's coming. Oh my God! He just read it. He just read it. He saw where they were coming. They were coming off the edge. Just read it. Saw they were soft up the middle and just handed the ball off the first down. Cannot believe that. Cannot believe that. That's just a good read by Herbert, man. Ah, vey. First and 10. They're handing the ball off here. Get a good stop. Commanders are doing a better job in stopping the run. Not too much, but they're doing a decent job against the run. I can't say it's a fantastic job, but they're doing a decent job against the run. Second down and 6 here for the Commanders. Not Commanders, for the Chargers. Herbert under center. He fakes the handoff. He's looking across the middle of the field. He's going to look towards his right. He's going to fire. It's going to be caught. You got to make that. Oh, my God. You have the guy right in your grasp. How do you miss that tackle? Wrap up, dude. Wrap up. I can't believe this. Wrap up. Wrap up. Dobbins has had a couple of good games back to back. So glad to see him out there and doing well after what he's been through. It's great to see Dobbins playing well and he's contributing. Shout out to the Broncos. They got a huge win today over the Chargers. So Broncos, not Chargers, over the Eagles. My bad. They got a great win over the Eagles. Shout out to the Broncos. Speaking of the Chargers here, Herbert just got sacked on first down. But yeah, shout out to the Denver Broncos. They got a huge win over the Philadelphia Eagles at Philadelphia. The Broncos, they're an interesting team, man. Their defense is going to keep them in as long as their defense stays healthy, they're going to keep them in any game. And it's up to the offense to make enough plays to be able to win. Second and 15 here. Come on, defense. We need you to make a stop here. Herbert takes a snap. Herbert's looking towards his left. Pressure's coming. Herbert's going to take off. Herbert's going to fire. It's caught. That's a great play by Herbert. Third down coming up here for the Chargers. McConkey picks up 13. Third down coming up here. Third down and 2. That's a hold. That's a hold. Oh my God, that's a hold and they don't call it. First down, Chargers. That was a hold and they don't call it. First and 10, and the ball off. Just cannot get off the field on third down. That's the problem today. They cannot get off the field on third down. Second down and 8. My God, we have got to make some stops on third down. Second down and 8. Herbert's taking a snap. Pressure's coming again. Herbert's going to step up. Herbert's going to fire. It's caught. Perfect throw. Oh, he fumbled! He fumbled! He fumbled! Commanders got the ball. Quentin Johnson fumbled the ball. Commanders pick it up. First turnover of the game. At a desperate time when we needed it. Oh, that's a fumble. That's a clear fumble. Yeah, he got smacked by 3 defenders. Of course that ball was going to come out. Finally, defense makes a play. They force a turnover. 8:50 left to go in the first half. The offense has to take advantage of this. 10-0 game. Commanders get the ball back. Come on, offense. We need you to do something here. Come on, offense. We need you to do something here. Come on, offense. We need you to do something here. First and 10. Jaden keeps the ball, breaks out of a couple tackles, tries to fight to get back to the line of scrimmage. He loses a yard. It's not working, bro. It's not working. They keep trying to run with Jaden, bro. The defense is locking in on that. It's not going to work. Jaden, second down, fires. Incomplete. Oh, my God. Third down. Third down and 11. And somebody jumped. False start. Things are going from bad to worse right now. The Commanders' offense just cannot move the ball. Third down and 16. Jayden takes a snap. He's not going to have time. He's going to have to let this go quickly. Caught! First down! Oh my God. First down, Commanders. They finally gave him enough time. He found the man. First down, Commanders. They got to keep this going. First down and 10. Jayden hands the ball off here. Nice space there. Good run. Pick up of about 7. Second down coming up here for the Commanders. Fake the handoff here on second down. Jayden looking, nothing there. He's going to take off. Jayden's going to pick up a first down. He's going to slide. First down, Commanders. First down and 10 for the Commanders at the 49-yard line here. Jayden, quick throw, gets it to Deebo Samuel. There's no blocking there, but Deebo still turns it into a 5-yard gain, maybe 6 yards. Second down coming up here for the Commanders. Second down and 4. We have got to get something on this drive. You need points. Second down here. Jayden takes the snap. Jayden's looking. Jayden's going to step up. Fires downfield. Got a man open. It's caught. First down and more. Inside the 30. Got it to Deebo Samuel. First down, Commanders. The offense is finally heating up. Got to go get a touchdown out of this one. They're running a direct handoff here. Running a little bit of a trick play here. Not trick play, but a little bit of a wildcat play, excuse me. A little bit of a wildcat play here. Second down and 1. I'm going to run this again and see if we can pick up the first down. Here we go. Head it off. There's the edge. Inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown, Commanders. They get on the board. 4:15 left to go in the first half. The offense finally gets something going. They find the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The game tightens up. And remember, the Commanders do get the ball coming out of halftime. There's 4 minutes left. If the defense can make another play, we got a shot to do something here. Extra point is coming up. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Commanders score a touchdown. 10-7 game. Hey, real, it's like we are getting handed the division. Baltimore is hurt. Cincinnati has no Burrow, and Browns are the Browns. I'm scared Tom is going to fumble this. Do what you want with it. We don't care. I mean, do what you want with it, dog. Do what you want with it. We honestly couldn't care less. We want our coaches fired. We don't care at this point. We want our coaches fired. Do whatever y'all got to do, bro. Oh my God, that was good. That was the drive that we needed. But yeah, we want our coaches fired. We don't care if the Steelers take the division at this point. We want actual change. Y'all can get the same thing with Tomlin. We don't care. Please win the division. All right. 4 minutes left. Can the Commanders defense make a stop? Yeah, Yankees are getting smoked right now. I'm actually checking the game right now. They're getting smoked. Last time I checked, it was 4-0. Let's see what it's at right now. What? Oh my God. Bro, ain't no way. Dog, the Yankees. Nah, dog. I swear to you, bro. There's no way the Yankees are just going out this sad. No way, dog. You gotta be kidding me, bro. This is crazy. The Yankees are getting washed. It's 11-0. Oh my God. That game is over. The Yankees are really they're really gonna be down 0-2. Oh my goodness. This is insanity. My God, man. At least make the effort. They're getting smacked. Second and 7. It's close to a first down. Can we get a stop? 3rd and 1. They're going to sneak it. They're going to pick up the first down. First down, Chargers. As long as we can hold them. Don't give up a touchdown there. Hold them. 3 minutes left. We get the ball coming at halftime. Hold them. They're starting to run the ball now. We got to be able to lock up here. I cannot believe this. I'm trying to figure out. Let me go to the place. What's been happening? What's been happening here with the Yankees and the Blue Jays? Vlad hit a grand slam. Okay, so let's see this. Okay, let's go back. All right, so let's start here to try to figure out what in God's name's happening. So the scoring kicks off when Ernie Clement hits a 2-run homer. So Ernie Clement hits a 2-run homer, and it goes to 2-0, 2-0 Blue Jays. After that, Dalton Varsho. After that, they hit after that they get another run, and then Varsho makes it a 4-run lead, and then after that, Ernie Clement hits a double here. He gets a double RBI here, which gives them a 5-0 lead, and then after that, they get a grand slam. After that, they get a grand slam from Vlad Guerrero. And Varsho hits another one. Oh my God. So Vlad hits a grand slam, which makes it 9-0. And then Varsho again, he hits again. He hits another. No, now Varsho hits a home run. So Ernie hits a home run. Dalton hits a home run. Vlad hits a home run. Vlad hit a grand slam. Oh my God. The Yankees are getting spanked. The Yankees are getting spanked. All right, let's get back to football here. But wow, the Yankees are really getting spanked. 2 minutes left to go. 2nd and 7 for the Chargers. Can the Commanders defense make a stop here? Herbert gets the snap. Pressure's coming. Herbert's got to get rid of it quickly. He's going to check it down, but he's going to be stopped right there. That's a great defensive stop. It's going to force a 3rd-and-long situation. If the Commanders can make a stop, they can get the ball back to Jaden before halftime. Herbert had to get it away, and the ultimate decision to get it away didn't lead to anything significant. In fact, you lost the yardage here. And the Commanders are going to call timeout. 3rd and 14. Deep drop back. Herbert buying time. Checks it down. They're going to make the tackle. He's going to be stopped. Timeout. Timeout. Commanders going to use their second timeout. 1:45 left. Jaden's going to have a chance to get the ball to potentially try to tie this game or take the lead before halftime. Hey, Yankees fans are going through it right now. Good Lord. Yankees are getting spanked tonight. I thought they'd put up at least a decent fight. They're about to be down 0-2. I don't know what they can do in this series. All right. Careful. Damn it. We're going to start at the 6-yard line. There's still time, but Jaden's going to have a lot of work to do. If we can just get in the field goal range, we'll be fine. 1:35 left. Jaden in the offense coming on the field. If we can get to field goal range, we'll be fine. All right, Yankees aren't even trying at this point. Y'all are pissed on Twitter right now. I cannot stop looking. Y'all are pissed on Twitter. Woo! The Yankees are getting slapped. The Yankees getting slapped. Oh, the Yankees getting stepped on brings me joy. Dude, they're getting dog walked right now. I mean, they're just getting spanked. Both these games have not. Well, the first game was a lot closer until they broke open in the 6th inning. But like this game, from the get go, from like the 3rd or 4th inning, they've been getting spanked, and it's not stopped, and it's gotten worse. All right, we have a chance here. 1:35 left to go. You got to go a long way. You got a timeout here. If we can get into field goal range at the very least, we can tie this game up knowing we get the ball coming out of halftime. If we can take the lead, that would be perfect. But as long as we don't make a mistake here, we should be fine. 1st and 10 for the Commanders. Jaden takes the snap. Jaden fires across the middle. Too high, incomplete. Looking for Ertz. 2nd down coming up here for the Commanders. That does stop the clock at 1:32. They're going quickly here. Jaden's going to take the snap again. He's looking. He's going to get sacked. It's going to wrap up this half for the Commanders. Chargers aren't calling a timeout here, so yeah, that's going to wrap it up here. Good on Jane to at least get out of the end zone so he doesn't take a safety. But, I mean, at this point, I mean, you could try to get something here. I don't think you take the risk. 3rd and 15. You just got to get the ball out of your hands quickly here. Jaden, just get the ball out of your hands quickly here. Don't take a risk. Jaden takes the snap. He's firing. Incomplete. Ah, boy. Again, he tried to go for Deebo Samuel for the first down. Couldn't get it there. 50 seconds left. And you're going to have to punt this football back to the Chargers with them having an opportunity to try to get into field goal range before halftime. He hit him! He hit him! He hit him! That's got to be roughing the passer, right? McConkey got the touchdown. It don't care. He hit the kicker. He hit the kicker. I don't care about the touchdown. He hit the kicker. That's a penalty on them. He hit the kicker. It doesn't matter. He hit the kicker. He roughed the kicker. Give me that. I don't care if Ladd McConkey got the return. He just roughed the kicker. That's 15 yards. We get the ball back. He just roughed the kicker. I don't give a damn about that return touchdown. Take it back. He roughed the kicker. It don't matter. Take it back. Commanders get the ball. 15-yard penalty. I wasn't concerned with the return. I knew he roughed the kicker. Roughing the kicker, 15-yard penalty. Take away that touchdown. Commanders get the ball back. That return don't mean nothing now. Get the ball back. Jaden in the offense can come back out. That touchdown don't mean nothing. The flag was already up. That touchdown don't mean nothing. The flag was already up. Ladd McConkey's a hell of a player, but he ain't getting that return touchdown. That's tough. That's unfortunate. But the Commanders get the football here. 15-yard penalty. Now they still have a chance to go get some points before halftime. Shouldn't have ran into the kicker. 1st and 10. Here we go. Jaden. He's got time. He's going to fire downfield. He's got a man. Oh, he caught it. He caught it. What a catch. And that's pass interference. What a catch. And that's pass interference. Luke McCaffrey with an amazing grab. What a throw. What a catch. What a throw by Jaden Daniels. What a catch by Luke McCaffrey. Oh my goodness. What a play. 26 seconds left. We could get something out of this. We can get a touchdown here. We've got time. We have no timeouts left, though, because we have to call a timeout here. But it's fine. We're in field goal range. We have a shot to see if we can go get a touchdown. I'm not saying we can, but we do have a chance here. 1st and 10. Here we go. Jaden. He's got time. Fires downfield. Incomplete. Nothing's there. He just throws it away. Don't take a risk if it's not there. Second down and 10. You don't need to force it. 20 seconds left on the clock. Get as many yards as you can to get yourself in better field goal range. Jaden takes the snap. You know he's looking for the end zone here. Jaden's got time. He's going downfield. He's got a man. It's caught. We got to go. Quickly, quickly, quickly. 10 seconds left. We got to spike it. We got to spike it. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, spike. You got one shot for the end zone if you want to take it. It's 5 seconds. If you want to take it, I'm not saying you're going to, but Dan Quinn, you've got a chance for a touchdown attempt here with 5 seconds left, but it's got to be quick. You got a shot here. I'd take the field goal, but I wouldn't be surprised if Dan says, let's give it one chance with 5 seconds. I will take the field goal here. I would absolutely they're going to take the field goal. I don't blame them. They're going to take the field goal. Kick is up and it is good, and this is a tie game heading into halftime with the Commanders getting the football back. That was a hell of a drive. And it all starts with the roughing the kicker play right there. You don't rough the kicker, you get a touchdown. That was a hell of a drive. Yeah, that shifted the momentum. That shifted the momentum. Now you just kick this off here with 2 seconds left. Kick it out the end zone. And they're going to take a knee and head into halftime. All right, they're going to take a knee. We're going to head to halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are officially at halftime. The Commanders and the Chargers are tied at 10 apiece. The Commanders will be getting the football back coming out of halftime, so we will see what they do in the second half. In the meantime, I got to go check some things out because Ravens Flock's going off on Twitter, and I got to check a few things. I'll see you guys in the second half. Second half here. Let me pause that for a second. Second half here. Commanders have a chance to take the lead here. They get the ball coming out of the halftime. So here comes the offense. All right, here we go. Commanders, first and 10 at the 31-yard line. They have an opportunity to take the lead here. Let's see what they do. Daniels hands the ball off here on first down. And the Chargers defense get right there for the stop. Second down coming up here for the Commanders. Second down, Daniels, nothing there. He's going to take off, use his legs, break a tackle, step forward, picks up 9. Third down coming up here for the Commanders. Fighting through it. No huddle here. Third down and 1. Here we go. Daniels, direct handoff, and then he tosses it. First down. They ran a speed option here, had JD take it, roll to the right, and then toss it back to his running back to pick up the first down. $12 men on the defense. First down, Commanders. He couldn't get off the field in time. First down, Commanders. They're close to midfield here. They're at the 45-yard line. First and 10. Jaden hands the ball off here. Oh, he's faked the handoff. Jaden's got time. He's going to pass it. There's a flag on the play, but you got plenty of speed to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, or inside the 30. But there's a flag on the play. Looks like it's coming back. It's going to be on the Commanders. Oh, wait, Jaden's saying it's on the defense. Jaden Daniels is saying it's on the defense. It's on the defense. The play will stay. Huge first down pickup here for the Commanders. They're taking it into Chargers territory. Defensive holding. First down, Commanders. They're going to take it inside the 30. Let's look. His feet were still in. He's inside the 30. First down and 10 at the Chargers 27-yard line. Let's see if we can go punch this in to take the lead. Here we go. Jaden passes over the middle. It is caught. First down, Commanders. Martin with the reception. First down, Commanders. They continue to move the chains on this opening drive, and they continue to go no huddle. They're going quickly to keep the defense on their toes. First and 10 for the Commanders here. At the 19-yard line. 18-yard line, in fact, excuse me. First at the, well, let's see where the ref's going to place this ball, because it looks like they're trying to figure out where they want to place it. Oh, okay, never mind. They're going to move it backwards, say he was a yard short. So this is 2nd and 1 instead of 1st and 10. So never mind. They're going to move it to the 18-yard line here. And they're going to say it was not a first down because he needed to get to the 17. So here we go. 2nd down and 1. And now another whistle's being blown. What's the problem now? All right, here we go. Second down and 1. Jaden takes a snap, hands the ball off here. Oh, he's going to keep it himself. Jaden picks up the first down and then slides down. First down, Commanders. I ain't gonna lie. They gonna have to low key. It feels like they gotta change this man's cleats. Because he been slipping and sliding tonight. He been slipping and sliding over there on that turf. He might have to change his cleats. First down and 10 here for the Commanders. Jaden in the shotgun here. He's gonna take this snap. Jaden looking. He's got a screen. Here we go. Inside the 10. First down, first and goal for the Commanders. Commanders with a fantastic drive here so far. Can they punch this in for the touchdown? Here we go. They're going to keep it going. They're going to keep the tempo up. First down and goal here. Jaden. And the shotgun here on first and goal. They're going as quick as they possibly can. Here we go. They're going to call timeout. Jaden did not like what he saw. The play clock was winding down and he called a timeout. So timeout, Commanders here. Let's see what happens next. Oh, yeah. Engraven saying it too. Engraven saying it too. It's time to move on from John Harbaugh. It really is. Thing about it is, I don't have the energy to keep saying that, so I think I'm good. All right, here we go. Brief timeout here. Here we go. First and goal here for the Commanders. All right, here we go. Can we punch this in here on first and goal? Here we go. First down. They're going to hand it off here. He's got plenty of space. Merritt's going to walk in again for the touchdown. And the Commanders are going to take the lead. Fantastic drive coming out of the locker room to take the lead. Extra point is up, and it is good. And the Commanders take a 17-10 lead. Coming out of the locker room, the Commanders go down the field, score a touchdown, and take the lead. 17-10 game here in LA. 10:58 left to go in the third quarter. Commanders up by 7. First and 10 for the Chargers here. Chargers looking to respond. Herbert takes a snap. Pressure's coming. Herbert gets sacked and dropped right there. Commanders defense gets to Justin Herbert for the third time this game. Herbert took a shot there. My God, it nearly missed right there, but that was enough for the other guys to get time to get to Herbert. Second down and 19 here for the Chargers. Herbert takes the snap. Pressure's coming again. Herbert's got to get rid of it. He fires, but he finds a man, Quentin Johnson, for the first down. That's a perfect throw right in the soft part of the zone, and he just rips it. But a flag on the play, holding on the offense. That takes away the first down. Second and 29 coming up here for the Chargers. So now the offensive line is having struggles. The Commanders are sending a lot of pressure. They're being forced to hold because they can't buy enough time for Herbert, and it's allowing the problem. That's a clear hold. If it wasn't for the hold, Herbert would have got sacked right there. These guys are actively that's damn near face mask. These guys are actively holding because they can't stop the pressure that the Commanders are bringing. And they've already gotten to Herbert 3 times. If this offensive line doesn't shape up, they're in trouble. Second down and 28. My God. Herbert, another flag here. Herbert fires it. It's caught, but another flag on the play. First down, but another flag on the play. And this looks like it's on the offense again. So back-to-back plays that resulted in first downs will be taken away due to penalties. Oh my goodness, if you were the Chargers, you can't believe this. You can't believe this. You had a second and 19, you pick up a first down. And it gets erased by a holding call. Then you're on a second and 28. You pick up a first down, and it's erased because of an illegal formation. Back-to-back chunk plays taken away. Back-to-back chunk plays taken away because of penalties. Second and 33. If I'm Herbert, I'm still going out there firing because I can find some spots in the secondary to still make some damage. The pass rush is what's killing him today, but that secondary are not exactly doing the best of jobs. He's got to hand it off here. And you're going to get nothing there. Third and forever's coming up here. They may have to punt this ball now. I haven't watched the first episode of Kingdom yet. I plan to do so at some point this week. Third down here, you just kind of check it down. Allen's dropped right there. So fourth down, they got to punt the ball. I haven't watched the first episode of season 6 for Kingdom just yet. I do plan to watch. I know it came out this week. Can't wait to see how they've started things here. Also, yeah, you're right. Undisciplined football kills all momentum. What's going on, Jalen? Or Jylen, let me say it like that. What's going on, Jylen? But yeah. They got to punt this ball. Commanders now have the advantage. Careful. That's a good punt. And you're going to get it in favorable field position, and we can go from there. (17-10) game. Commanders on top with the ball. Let's see if we can take advantage of this. All right, here we go. Commanders have a chance to extend their lead here. 1st and 10. Commanders gonna run this ball here. Oh, he breaks out of a tackle. Here we go. 1st down, Commanders and more. Here comes the blocking. He gets inside the 30. Beautiful run. Commanders get into Chargers territory. Fantastic run. 1st down, Commanders. What a run by Merritt. He breaks out of a tackle, keeps those legs churning, gets to the outside. What a run by Merritt. And he nearly kept his feet and could have gone the distance too. 1st down, Washington. They're at the Chargers 30. Can they add to this lead? Daniels holds on to the ball. He's got to chuck it out because there was a lot of pressure there. Got to get rid of it. 2nd down coming up here for the Commanders. Something's got to change, bro. Zach, or he has to go. A lot of people have to go, but, I mean, they're not making any changes to this coaching staff. No point wasting time and talking about people that got to go. We keep saying every week they have to go, and they're here the next day. They're here the next several days, and then they're here the next week, and then they go out there and do what they do. So, like, what else do you, like, again, what else could you possibly say other than he has to go? Because at this point, he's not going anywhere. He's not. So maybe punishment's got to be in order. I don't know. 2nd and 10. Daniels, pressure's coming. He's going to loft it downfield. Flag! Where is the flag? There's no way they don't call that. Does he turn around? He doesn't turn around. Oh my God, he doesn't turn around. He doesn't turn around. That should have been PI. He doesn't turn around at all. Man, that should have been a PI call. If the corner doesn't turn, they're still fighting. They're fine fighting, but he never turns around to locate the ball. That should count as a pass interference. 3rd down and 10 here. Jaden takes the snap. Pressure's coming. He's got to check it down quickly. Oh, he gets away from a defender. He's going to move forward. 1st down, Commanders. And they're going to keep the drive alive. McNichols picks up the 1st. It was one-on-one here. He just beats the defender, stiff arms him, gets to the outside, takes it right there to the pile of the 1st down. That is a fantastic play. 1st down, Commanders. They keep the drive alive. They continue to move the chains. Here we go. 1st and 10 inside the Chargers 17-yard line. 1st down. Quick throw to Deebo Samuel. Deebo breaks a tackle, picks up a few yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Commanders. Second down and 5 here. Here we go. Jaden has the ball. Jaden's looking. He's going to roll to his right. Jaden fires. Caught! Oh my God, he had it. He couldn't hold on. It was right there for the touchdown. He just couldn't hold on. Incomplete. 3rd down and 5. That would have been a tough catch for Moore, but it was there for the touchdown. Jaden had him in the back of the end zone. Moore, it's a tough catch. It's in his hands. He just can't hold on. Ah! It's in his hands, Moore. You got to hold on to that one. Moore just dropped it. That's a touchdown right there. You got to hold on to that one. 3rd down and 5. You know the Chargers are going to send pressure. Empty backfield here for Jaden. Can we keep this drive alive and make it 1st and goal? Here we go. Delay a game. We didn't call timeout. We weren't able to get it off in time. Delay a game for the Commanders. Third down and 10. Damn. This is going to be tough. We need time. The play clock's running again. Got to get the snap off. They got it off. Deep drop back. Jaden to the end zone. Incomplete. Oh my God, that was a mess. We'll take the field goal here, but that was a mess. They just couldn't get set in time. You had to take the snap right there. Nobody was really set for that play. The play clock's winding down. Nobody's set. Everybody's still, look at this. We're not ready on that play. You just had to go. Nobody was ready. We just didn't want to get called for another one. Nobody was ready there. We got to take the field goal. Nobody was ready for that one. That's on us. That is absolutely on us. We weren't ready, man. The crowd definitely got into it. The crowd noise definitely affected it. The kick is up. It is good. Commanders up by 10. The crowd noise absolutely got to us there. But there's a flag on the play. What's the flag for? We'll take the field goal. We'll take the field goal. I don't think we're going for it here on fourth down. We'll take the field goal. We don't need to go for it on fourth down here. We'll take the field goal. Ten-point lead here for the Commanders. Well, we got something out of this. It's better than nothing. Chargers getting the ball back here, down by 10. Let's see what they do this drive. Man, get this crap out of here. No one want to hear about that nonsense. First and 10, down by 10. How did the Chargers respond? First down here, they're going to run the ball. Of course, you love that number because that was your number. Anyway, second down and 6 here for the Chargers. They got to get back on track. They haven't done much of anything these last last quarter and a half. They're going to throw a slant here to Johnson, who's going to catch it, but he's going to be stopped short. He's going to be tackled right there. He picks up 3 yards, maybe 4. Third down coming up here for the Chargers. Third down and 3 here for the Chargers. Feels like they have to pick this up. Pressure's coming. Herbert's got to be quick with this. Herbert fires. It's caught. First down. They get just enough for the first down. First down, Chargers. They're going to move the chains. First down near play fake. Oh, it's a fake hit. It's a design run for Herbert. It's a design run for Herbert. He ran the read option and tricked the whole Commanders defense. Picks up 15 with his legs. Greg Roman, you sneaky little sniper. We would have never expected them to run that. Greg Roman, you sneaky little. First down, Chargers. Herbert. Quick throw, fired, caught. Oh, he dropped the ball, incomplete. Incomplete pass, second down coming up here for the Chargers. Oh, the Bengals are getting humiliated. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson. Dog, give them all the MVPs. What are they covering up right now? I'm telling you, if Joe Burrow would have made the playoffs last year, I would have given them the MVP because this team stinks without him. Second down and 10. Herbert. Pressure's coming. He's got to get out of there. He's going to get sacked. He was down. He was down. He was down. Incomplete. It wouldn't have been a pick, unfortunately. His knee was down. His knee was down. His knee's down. So that's a sack. His knee is down. Third down and 14 here. Commanders defense is doing a fantastic job getting to Justin Herbert today. I mean, this pass rush has been aggressive. We need to see them show up like this more often. They put a lot of pressure. They put a lot of pressure on this man today. They've gotten to Justin Herbert 4 times today. 4 sacks on the game. Third and 14. They're going to send 4. Pressure's coming again. Herbert's just got out the fire. It is caught, but he's short. 4th down here. That's a hell of a throw by Justin Herbert, but the defense makes a stop. 4th down coming up for the Chargers, and obviously they got to go for it. With 2:22 left to go in the third, you're in Commanders territory, down by 10. You got to go for it here on 4th down. You absolutely got to go for it on 4th down if you are the Chargers. I don't know if they're going to go for this. Time's winding down. They're going to have to get the snap off. They're going for it. Fake a handoff. Herbert fires. Incomplete. 4th down stop. The Commanders defense makes a stop. Turnover on downs. The Chargers rush the play for no reason. Herbert tries to get it to his receiver. It goes through his hands. And he wasn't even at the line. He incomplete. It wouldn't have been a first down anyway because he wasn't past the first down marker. Commanders defense makes a stop. Turnover on downs. Oh my goodness. All right. Commanders have a chance to really extend this lead and take control of this game here heading into the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can do something with this drive here. 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off here. And the Chargers defense, they just burrowed through the offensive line and got there. 2nd down coming up here for the Commanders. Second down here. Lost a yard. 2nd and 11. Empty backfield here for Daniels. Jaden takes a snap. He's looking. Jaden fires. Caught! Deebo Samuel with the catch. 1st down, Commanders. They're going to move the chains here into Chargers territory. 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. Y'all talking trash about Deebo. Buddy's been showing up all season long. I'm just saying, go look at what he's been doing this year. Y'all was saying whatever you want to say about Deebo Samuel, but Buddy's been showing up. Speak whatever you want to speak about that guy. Deebo Samuel has shown up. They're going to hand the ball off here on 1st down. Getting some space. Nice run. Pickup of about 8. 2nd down, or maybe 7. 2nd down coming up here for the Commanders. That is going to be the final play of the quarter here for the Commanders. And that's going to make it 3 quarters down. Clock hits 0 here. 3rd quarter comes to an end. The Commanders up by 10 with the ball, looking to add to their lead. 20-10 game here heading into the 4th. All right, fourth quarter here. Commanders are in control. Yankees are finally showing some fight. It's a 13-7 game there. How much time is left? What inning are they in? Let me see. Second down and 2 here. Chargers defense bursts through and makes a stop. Did he fumble that? Oh my God, he fumbled the ball. Oh my goodness. He fumbled the hell out of that ball. Oh my God. The fourth quarter just started, dude. Come on. Oh, it's the bottom of the 7th. Yankees showing some fight, but they probably gonna lose this game. There is no way in hell this just happened, dog. Oh my God, bro. Why don't these running backs ever protect the football? What the hell are you doing, man? And here we go. Chargers about to take this over, and they're scoring a touchdown. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Momentum has swung in the top of the fourth quarter. A turnover has completely changed this game. You were in control. Now danger arises. Here we go. You better hope the defense can make a stop or force a turnover. The momentum has shifted. Oh boy, here we go. Danger, danger. Second down and 8. Herbert, pump fakes. Looking, fires across the middle. Good tackle made there. Third down coming up here for the Chargers. Pickup of about maybe 2 or 3. Third down coming up here. Third down and 6. Game's going to come down to wire. After that turnover, it's certainly going to come down to the wire. I mean, you need a huge stop here on third down, but I think Justin Herbert's going to find a man. He's picking up this third down. They're going to try to send some pressure. Herbert saw it so quickly, first down. Like, he saw the pressure coming, immediately got it to a man, first down. I'm not even surprised. I knew Herbert was going to read the play. He was going to find someone sitting in the stop zone. Look at this. It's too easy. That's an easy read for him. That's an easy read for Herbert. He sees the pressure coming. He knows where his man's going to be. That's an easy read right there. The hell, you think he's going to run a deep route in that situation when they just need to pick up 7 or 6? That was an easy read for Herbert. First down here, they're going to run the ball. Commanders have been doing a great job stopping the run, and they stopped the run there once again. Second down coming up here for the Chargers. Oh, boy. I cannot believe he fumbled the ball. Why does this always happen? Second and 10. Herbert, pressure's coming. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to fire. Caught. First down. Oh, he's out of bounds. He didn't get both feet down. He got one, but not the other. That second foot did not go down. Nice hit, incomplete, third down and 10. Great hit defensively to stop that first down pickup. Third down and 10 here. Need the defense to show up right now. You need to make a stop here. Here we go. Herbert takes the snap. Pressure's coming. Herbert across the middle. It's caught. But does he pick up the first down? He's short. I think he's a yard short. They may take the field goal here if they need it, but there's so much time left. They said he got the first down. I got to see this. He got the first down. Herbert is dealing right now. First and 10. They're going to try to run this ball again. And again, the Commanders are doing a good job stopping the run today. They've been doing a good job stopping the run. It's just once you got to look at that secondary to make stops in the pass game, or in the receiving game, they're not doing a good job, man. Second down and 7. Quick throw. Great tackle once again. Can we make a stop here on third down? We've got to make a stop third down. Because we keep getting in these third down situations and we're not making enough stops. We've been doing a good job at that, though. But it's like, we got to keep it going. We've given up quite the amount of third down plays today. Third down and 6 once again. They need a field goal. Can we hold them to 3 here? Can we hold them to 3? Can we hold them to 3? Herbert fires. First down. What's going on, man? How you doing? It's these third downs that keep killing the team, bro. They can't get off the field on third down. Another open receiver. This time, Keenan Allen on third down. They've got to make a stop on third down. They've been doing a great job at making stops, but that fumble has given life to the Chargers, and they picked up 3 straight third downs. First and 10 here. They're running the ball again. And this time they got some good space running the ball here. He picks up about 8. Second down coming up here for the Chargers. At some point, the defense is going to start to wear down. They've been making a lot of stops, and we've taken advantage of that. That's why we have a 10-point lead. If we don't fumble there, we're not in this situation. Second down here. They're breaking free in the run game. First and goal. They're getting a touchdown here. First and goal at the 1. That fumble changed everything, man. Herbert fires. Incomplete. Second and goal. They're going to run this now. There's the run. Commanders defense makes a good stop. Doing a fantastic job stopping the run. Third down and goal here. 8:15 left to go in the game. This whole drive has come down to third down execution, and we have not been able to execute on third downs during this drive. We've done a relatively good job today, but this drive, man, giving up 3 straight third down conversions. Do we give up a 4th third down conversion here? Third and goal. Herbert in the shotgun here. Can we get a stop? Herbert's going to take the snap. Pressure's coming. He fires quickly. It's picked! It's intercepted! It's intercepted! The defense makes a stop. They force a turnover. Herbert gets picked at the goal line. What's going on, Kokai? What's going on? Herbert throws a pick. Oh, it got tipped. The ball got tipped. What a great defensive play. The ball got tipped and picked off. And that is going to cause a turnover on downs. Can I stream the Chiefs game as well? If I'm available tomorrow, I'll see if I can. Hell, I'll probably have to stream tomorrow anyway because we got to do the therapy session. So I'll probably talk about the Chiefs, and it might. I don't know if the therapy session is gonna happen during the game or maybe before the game. It probably happened during the game. Who knows? So if I end up having to do the therapy session tomorrow, I can also just commentate over the Chiefs and the Jaguars or whatever. But we got to do the therapy session tomorrow anyway because I know a lot of fans are definitely at their breaking point. That was a hell of a defensive play. That was a hell of a defensive play. Commanders might have just shifted the momentum back. That was the exact type of play they needed. That was the exact type of play they needed. You couldn't have asked for a better situation. That was a hell of a defensive stop. Next Sunday Night Football, Chiefs versus Lions. There are gonna be some fireworks in personnel for. It should be a fun game next week. That was a hell of a play. The ball got tipped because it looked like it could have been a touchdown. The ball got tipped and picked off at the goal line. That was a hell of a play. Fantastic job defensively. We start off at the 1 yard line, not the best of places to be, but you'll take it. You can't run this ball here. With the pressure they've been getting, you'll get a safety. Jaden's going to have to throw something quickly here. Jaden fires, caught. That's what you need right there. That's what you needed right there. Something quick to just get out of the end zone. Crazy part is that would have gone to, if that ball doesn't get tipped, that's going to Keenan Allen. He's open. That's a touchdown. Second down and 1 here. 7 minutes left to go. You just got to keep this drive going, kill as much clock as possible, and put this out of reach. 2nd and 1. They're going to run the ball here. Look at this run. Look at this run. Look at this run. That's a tough run. First down to the 20. This is a hell of a performance for the Commanders today, man. This is a hell of a performance for the Commanders. This is what you want to see. Merritt has been doing a great job running the ball. 2 touchdown runs for him. I mean, just he's been great. Jaden looks great. He's been making plays. This week's scheduled games was basura. This is the game of the week. Yeah, I mean, the games have been terrible today. It was one of those weeks where the matchups just did not light up. It was terrible. Very, very uneventful Sunday with these games. First down and 10. Gonna hand it off here again, and another great run. Merritt is running the ball well here. Game of the week is Tampa and Seattle is 35-35. Wow. Okay, that's kind of crazy. I don't know what's going on over there. But they going at it. 35-35. Wow, that's crazy. Second down and 1 here. And that's going to be on the offense. False start. Okay. 5:27 left to go in this game. They just got to keep moving the chains and killing the clock. Quick throw here. Nice blocking, first down. But a flag on the play, this may be coming back. Oh man, they're going to say offensive pass interference. Oh boy. All right. I thought it was going to be pass interference, but it was holding. Either way, it's not a good one. Jeez, Laramie Tunsil's the one that ends up holding on that play. Oy vey. All right, clock is still ticking. At the end of the day, we're trying to kill time and go home. 5:10 left to go in this game. Second down and 16. Jaden's going to take the snap here. Pressure's coming. Jaden's going to get out the pocket. Jaden's going to utilize the wheels. Jaden picks up 14, but it looks like it's coming back again because of another hold. Oh, my goodness. Oh! A personal foul on the defense. That's a first down for the Commanders. Chargers defense get called with a personal foul. A leg whip. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a yep. That's a clear leg whip right there. That's also a holding call on Laramie Tunsil, so that really should have offset penalties. Miami really lost to Carolina. Dude, a lot of teams have just been disappointments this year. This has been a very weird season. A lot of teams have been disappointments. It really feels like it's just going to be more of the same of what we saw last year. It's been a really weird year. And we're only 5 games in, and everything just seems to be chaotic in the AFC, and the NFC is just kind of there. Seems like there's some competitive aspects, so there's some good things to look forward to, but it's been kind of weird. First down. Chargers defense going to make a stop here, a pickup of about a yard. .425 left to go in this game. Commanders just winding the clock down. Chargers do have all 3 timeouts. Commanders continue to move the ball. Can they keep the chains moving? Jaden takes the snap, fakes the handoff here. Pressure's coming. He's going to step up. And here goes Jaden Daniels utilizing the legs. Jaden picks up about 7, maybe 8. Third down coming up here for the Commanders. And I do not like Jaden taking these hits right now, knowing he's coming off of that knee injury. Don't like him taking those hits. They've been taking a lot of shots at his legs today. I'm a little concerned here. Let's get out of this game clean because I am concerned. That knee seems to be fine. That's a good thing to see, but I am a bit concerned. Let's get out of this game as clean as possible. Third down and 1. This is big. The Chargers defense knows they need to make a stop here. I'm play faking this. There's a play fake. Flag on the play. Jaden's going to pick up the first down, but it looks like a flag is going to be on us. So that's coming back. That's on the offense. Illegal shift. Looks like it's going to be an illegal shift. Yep, or illegal formation in this case. Seahawks just lost over the dumbest interception. Well, that's tough. Third down and 6. 3:20 left to go. Washington's been killing a bunch of time here. They still have a 10-point lead. Chargers know they're going to make a stop here. You got all 3 timeouts. You got 3:20 left. You cannot allow the Commanders to continue forward. This is where you got to make a stop if you're the Chargers defense. Commanders, you pick up a first down here, you got a great chance to win this game. Third down and 6. Here we go. Pressure's coming. Jaden fires. He's got a man open. There's the penalty. Where is the flag? There's the pass interference. First down, Commanders. That's clear pass interference. The corner never turns around. There it is, pass interference. First down, Washington. That's clear PI. First down, Commanders. And they're in a position to wind this clock down. Now, if you're the Chargers, you got to start thinking we got to use our timeouts. Unless you can get a turnover here, you got to start wondering, I got 3 timeouts. When do I use one of them? You're going to have to start using them. Commanders at the Chargers 38-yard line. First and 10. Washington doesn't even have to rush. That's a jump. That's a jump. That's a jump out of defense. Look at this run. Look at this run inside the 25. Merritt's having himself a day. Merritt is having himself a day. And the Chargers are going to have to use their first timeout here. Commanders up 10 with 3 left to go. Washington gets a touchdown, game over. Washington doesn't even need to get a touchdown. They just need to kill the clock and force them to waste their timeouts, and then that's it. But a touchdown definitely ends the game here. The Titans might actually win. That's funny. But hey, if they get a win, that'll be good for them. Let the rookie get a win. He needs it. 3:09 left to go here. 1st and 10. Commanders score a touchdown. It's over. They run this clock, pick up a couple first downs. It's also over, too, because the Chargers would use up all their timeouts. Quick throw here to Debo. Debo picking up a first down. Oh, he's close. I don't know if they're going to give him the first. I think he's going to be short. Chargers going to use their second timeout here. 3 minutes left to go. Debo was a yard short, 2nd and 1. You just got to pick this up. Shout out to Jacoby Merritt, man. Jacoby Merritt has 101 rushing yards, 39 receiving yards, has 150 total yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. 2nd and 1. They pick up this first down. They got it. Rodriguez picks up the first. And that's going to be the final timeout that is used by the Chargers with 2:57 left to go. At the very least, they got to hold the Commanders to a field goal here. Chargers have no timeouts left. The Commanders are in the middle of a 99-yard drive, by the way, because they started at the 1. They get a touchdown out of this. Yeah, Chargers defense not going to be looking great after that. And guess what? If the Chargers lose today, Kansas City's right back in it. So basically, nothing has changed. But hey, you got those 3 divisional wins. That's going to help you out with a tiebreaker because you're going to certainly need it. 1st and 10 here for the Commanders at the 11-yard line. They're going to hand it off here. Chargers defense trying to make a stop here. Commanders can run one more play here before the 2-minute warning. This is crazy. The Chargers were up by 10. The Commanders put up 20 unanswered points and did everything they needed to do to make sure they held on to that lead. They sacked Justin Herbert 4 times, and they got 2 takeaways from that offense, a forced fumble and an interception at the goal line. 2nd down and 8. Timeout here by the Commanders because they were about to be called for delay a game. Oh, having fun over there. Hi, vey, what a game. Football's been crazy this week. Football's been weird. It's been very weird this week. Uh-huh. Why am I seeing this right now? And of course, it's on Tubi. Man, can we get back to the game? Enough of these commercials. I want this game to wrap up so we can call it. All right, here we go. Call that timeout, too. We win now. We're going to be right behind the Eagles. They're 4-1 with 3-2 now. If we can finish this off. 2nd and 8. Real, I know you're done with the Ravens, but did you like the way? Wait, did y'all the Ray Lewis taunt? Oh, did I see the Ray Lewis taunt? Yeah, I saw the Ray Lewis taunt. Yeah, I saw the taunt that the I don't remember who it was from the Texans that did it. I saw the taunt, and it is unfortunate that the coaching staff is allowing this to happen. I mean, they're getting embarrassed. Opponents are coming into our house, humiliating us, and then proceeding to mock us, and nothing's changing. The coaching staff is not doing anything to really improve this, or maybe they are, and the players are actually quitting on them. This is the thing we got to understand, guys. Maybe this is a thing where it's not on the coaching staff in terms of what's happening out there. Maybe it's a thing where the players have just given up on the coaching staff. And if that is also the case, the coaching staff has to go because the players are still out there playing. And I didn't see a level of effort or alertness or care from these guys. They didn't look like they really cared to be out there. I didn't see the effort that was needed from everybody out there. There were some players that were making effort, but as a collective team, I didn't see the effort out there. It feels like the players are quitting on the coaches. And if the players are truly quitting on the coaches, there's nothing you can do if you're a coach. If the players have given up on you, it doesn't matter what you're saying. It doesn't matter what message you're giving. If they've truly given up on this coaching staff, which it seemed like they did today, there's nothing the coaching staff could do. I know we want to blame the coaching, but today, I don't know if I could look at the coaching and say it's their fault we lost this game. It feels more like the players just chose not to put in the effort because they quit. It's like they willingly chose to lose this game because they want the coaching staff gone. Maybe they did put up the effort and the coaching staff got outcoached again, and that was the case, but today it really felt like the players quit on the coaches. And if that is ultimately the case, you got to get rid of this coaching staff because you've lost the locker room and you're not getting it back. Terry Crews being Terry Crews is fun. But I think they've given up, Merrill. I really do think they've given up. I don't even look at today's loss and sit back and say, oh, why are the commercials so damn long? Get back to the game. I don't look at this and say, oh, yeah, the coaching staff performed poorly today. It felt like the players just quit on the team. They're done with this coaching staff. I don't think these players believe in the coaching staff anymore. And if that's truly the case, you really got to get rid of this staff because you've lost the locker room. The players don't believe in your messages. They don't believe in what you're saying. They've given up on you guys. And if that is the case, you cannot keep this coaching staff here because there's nothing you can do with these guys. The players aren't listening anymore. 3rd down and 5 here with 2 minutes left to go. You just run the ball here. Run the ball. You kill as much clock as possible. You kick that field goal. And you force them to, you kick that field goal. You force them not to go the distance twice. Commanders got the Bears, followed by the Cowboys, the Chiefs, and the Seahawks. They can win at least 2 of those games. The other 2 is going to be tough. We'll see how we do against Seattle's defense and the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be a tough matchup for Washington as well, but I believe we could beat them. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they got the Dolphins, which they should be able to win. The Colts is going to be a battle. The Vikings should be interesting, and the Titans should be a win. There's at least 2 games the Chargers should win within that next 4. The other 2 games could be interesting battles, so we'll have to wait and see. Either way, I could see both teams going 2-2 in their next 2 games, in their next 4 games. Both teams could easily go 2-2 in their next 4 games, and if things go well, they could be 3-1. If things go perfect, they're 4-0. So we'll see how things ultimately go here. Oh God, yeah. Man, you can't even promote the Ravens game. There's nothing to talk about there. Oh God, you mean Tom Brady has to go watch that mess? There's nothing to speak of for that Ravens team. Take that game off, please. 4th and 7 here. Commanders are going for this because why not? I mean, killing time. Jayden Daniels go see if he can get the touchdown here. Floated. Touchdown! They still got the touchdown. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel. And that's going to put the exclamation point on the game. Commanders are going to go 3-2 on the season. Jayden Daniels is back. And the Commanders are back to looking like a playoff team. I'm not going to say contenders, a playoff team. Oh, yeah, Jaden's back now. Going for our 4th down and executing. That's the Commanders team I've grown to love this last year. The Titans won with a walk-off field goal. That's hilarious. Way to go, Cardinals. That is the level of aggressiveness that got the Commanders to the NFC Championship game last year. We got to get back to that type of timing. That's the exclamation point to let you know Jayden Daniels is back. And the Commanders are back to looking like a playoff team. Got a lot of work to do, but it's over. All right. All right. That was beautiful. All right. Commanders are back in action. They also completed a 99-yard drive. 108 left to go. Game's essentially over. Herbert's already out the game. They brought in Trey Lance because the game's over. Nothing you can do. There's no point in getting Herbert potentially hurt. I wonder if the players had issues with Keaton being benched for a rookie who hasn't proven anything. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. 45 seconds left. Everyone's just waiting for this game to wind down. Five sacks for the Commanders today. Trey Lance gets hit. Von Miller got to him. And that's a great look for the Commanders, man. Commanders back in action, looking like the Commanders we know and love. At least the Commanders we've known and loved the last year. 3rd and 15. Trey Lance trying to get something going during his time out here. They're getting him some time, and now he's just going to have to take off. 5 seconds left, not much left. 4th down here. You know, give Trey Lance a chance to just take a shot down the field to see if he can get something before the game ends. But, guys, I appreciate it. I'm going to head out for a little bit. I'm not doing Sunday Night Football. However, I think we probably should have a talk. Not exactly a therapy session, but I may have a stream set up here for Sunday night. So I just have to go handle some things, and then I'll be back. But we have a conversation that we have to have in regards to what we saw today. So, yeah. That's the last tackle there, and the game is over. The Washington Commanders go to 3-2 on the season. They get the 27-10 victory here. 27 unanswered points after being down 10-0. What a response from the Commanders. What a win. They go to 3-2. They're right behind the Philadelphia Eagles, who are 4-1 on the season. So they're right there for the division. It's going to come down to those 2 matchups against Philadelphia. We'll see what happens. But, guys, I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm not doing Sunday Night Football, but we still have a conversation to be made. Jayden Daniels is back, and he gets his win coming back. Tough loss for the Chargers. But I will see you guys later. Be sure to stay safe, take care, and peace out.